I've told you this before on my channel. It's like a common thread that I say. Pick things that are unique to you, because there are no two of us. There is no Karen. There's no one else like me. There is no one else like you. Shop with that kind of thinking. Hi and welcome back to my channel. Happy Friday. All right, so today's video, as you can tell by the title, I wanted it to be about the pieces that I have held on to and the reasons why I hold on to those pieces. And I hope that by the end of this video, you'll be able to look at your own wardrobe and go, okay, yeah, these are the pieces I always want to invest in. A year from now, you're going to keep holding on to them, and there's a reason why. So I'm hoping that when you watch this, you get some ideas. I'm guilty as well of making really impulse purchases, like knee-jerk reaction. Oh my God, I love that, and I buy it. You know, it happens to all of us. We're not all perfect, and in fact, no one is. But I think if we're all trying to get in that step in the right direction without sounding cheesy, then we can hopefully try and make more just more thought out purchases, so that they're things that we can hold on to. So even if they cost more, you end up getting your money's worth ultimately, because it's pieces that you would normally want to wear. They're pieces that are you. They're Karen. You know what I mean? They're whatever your name is watching. Hi. They are already you, so you're investing in yourself. You're getting pieces that you would normally want to wear all the time, and they're pieces that hopefully you wear year in, year out, and that's where you really start to get your mileage out of your wardrobe. I'm going to kick off with showing you, I've got a few things here, and they are all things that I get my mileage out of, and a lot of you will probably realize, you'll recognize some of these pieces as well. But I wanted, like I said, I wanted to just show you why they're important to me. So let's get stuck in. All right, so first off, I'm going to show you 3 things that I got in from FARFETCH. I partnered with FARFETCH for this part of the video. They gave me a coupon, and I used it towards getting 3 things that I love the look of. I love because they are in some way Karen, these pieces. There's certain things that I want to hold on to, and honestly, they're just functional as well, especially one of them. What do I start with first? One is there, and I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna start with the bag. Okay, it's a bag, a scarf, and a jacket. Okay, so the bag, don't laugh, but I love a good neutral white bag. Okay, now I have been looking for something. I've been looking for something that would replace the stowed triangle, the Ray bag. I wasn't reaching for it enough, and I prefer, I don't know why, but I just prefer curves instead with bags. And I wanted something that would replace that bag, because I still like a white bag, because I've always told you that white bags to me are a neutral. Now, so I got this one from FARFETCH. Now, you know that I already have this in a burgundy, but I went and got a smaller size instead. Well, not instead, as well as this one comes with a detachable strap, which I didn't realize. So I think that's great because it's a smaller size. This ticks off the box of something that I always want in my wardrobe. If I didn't have this one, and I didn't have the stowed Ray version, I would have found one. I would have just looked, because I actually have a vintage bag which is white. It's not this shape, but it is a similar sort of sizing, if that makes any sense. And I don't reach for that one because it has an issue with the clasp and it's a little bit too small. But I do love small bags. That's one thing that's essential in my wardrobe, because I just love them. And I also I will always want a white bag in my wardrobe. It's just one of those things. It's just who I am. So I picked this one up, and you already know how I feel about the other one, the maroon size that is a size up. I think that's like a burgundy, and I think it's medium. So I picked this one up because, like I said, because it's the white one, and I'm glad I found it on FARFETCH. FARFETCH, it's funny because I've always liked shopping anyway, outside of working with them. I've always loved shopping with FARFETCH because it's the one place where, as I've said to you before, and I'm sure a lot of you already are aware, I see FARFETCH as an umbrella, right? And underneath that umbrella are all these small businesses that you're supporting. So when you buy something from FARFETCH, you're actually supporting small businesses that are global. Like, for example, when these items ship to me, I think this one came, like something comes from Spain, we could get something from a boutique in LA, the other thing will come from Germany. Do you know what I mean? And they're all individual boutiques, standalones, and I think that's really good to promote. I mean, I love to do that. I've done it on my channel before. I've mentioned small boutiques. A lot of our stuff that we're actually renovating in this place is from a small business as well. It's about promoting a small business, and I love that FARFETCH is one of those organizations that does that. So again, like I said before, it's white. So this is going to go with so many of my dark things. Now, oh God, let me show you, hold on. This has a strap. Let me just show you the strap, because I didn't realize, I didn't even know that this particular bag comes with a strap, a detachable strap, but I've never had it in this size before, so how would I know that? So yeah, perfect. So now I can wear this like crossbody, and I love a good crossbody bag. So it's just gonna like tick off another box as well for me. And like I said, it's detachable. But I also like the look of like a winter white look, and you carry this bag as well. So again, I don't have like a winter white sort of bag. I've always wanted to keep one. I have my Shrimp Santonia, which is somewhere behind there, I think, but I haven't been wearing that bag, so I will always want that white. So this for me was perfect, and the shape, that round, this round shape is everything. Oh God, it's so nice, and that little contrast lining there, that little detail. This does unclip, so you can take it off. So so happy about this. Sticking with winter whites, by the way, this oversized shirt, and yes, it is also in, actually it's kind of blowing out. It's like it's not the brilliant white that you're seeing on screen, okay? It's more like cream, ivory cream, one of those. That's what it looks like in person. It is wool, like it feels like 100% pure wool. The brand of it is Woolrich, and you know how I like Woolrich already. Remember that jacket, the one I picked up, that coat jacket, the red and black plaid one or checked one I found in the thrift shop? That was also Woolrich, and a lot of you were telling me how Woolrich is a really traditional, older brand that's been around for a long time. Well, this is Woolrich as well, and I love the contrasting stitch. And I don't have like a off-white cream type of jacket, and I didn't want a shacket in white. I just wanted it to be an oversized shirt, and this is what this is, except it's in really thick wool. So this is gorgeous, and look at the back. It's fringed. Oh my God, I could wear it belted, just as I did. Right, hold on. Oh God, I could wear like a cream jogger pant, right, and then wear this, and wear like a polo neck, right, a cream polo neck, or even a tan, like a neutral polo neck underneath, like this. Hold on, this is a polo neck in tan. See, pretty, isn't it? The soft colors together. This is an outfit. This is so something. I love this. Anyway, so the whole point I'm trying to make is I liked that it was this color, and it is supposed to be a shirt, but to me this is a jacket, if you ask me, because it is extremely warm. You would wear it as such. And I also, like I said, the whole idea of a winter white, I mean, I haven't got the winter white vibe on. I could easily see like a cream colored jogger pant and just wear like similar colored polo neck, thin, put this on, and then have this bag and just have like a light colored boot. This is such a vibe. You see it? That looks so good. Just, oh, it's like the complete polar opposite of wearing all black, right? Because you're wearing all white. It's such a chic look. This is not like my everyday jacket that I'm going to be wearing. I'm just going to wear it when I want that vibe of having that look that I'm telling you about. But this feels so warm. I just had to take it off because it's baking wearing this thing. Functioning pockets, fully lined, and it's just like a felt wool material to it. It's so nice. And then obviously here is the back with the fringing as well, and you can see the logo there for Woolrich at the top. Great. extra fine wool. See, it says right there, and it is. It's such a warm, I am such a fringe person. I love a good fringe moment. I always have. I'm trying to think how far back. It's been years. Before I had a YouTube channel, before I had Instagram, before I was working on my blog, wheredidyougetta.com. I do have a blog, by the way. I'll link it for you below if you've not seen it. Fringe. I'd go down to like flea markets and I would look for them. Now, you know, I'll be in a vintage shop and I'll just keep looking at them. Anyway, so I picked this up as well. So I just thought this is very Karen. This is going to be a look, by the way, on my, what the hell? Oh, it's my phone. On my Instagram account for sure. Like a whole winter white vibe look. I can just see it now, literally. So yeah, I was so happy to pick this up. Yeah, so another piece from FARFETCH that I really love. And again, investment. That's what this is about. Finding something that you feel is going to last, have staying power in your wardrobe. And to me, this kind of shape, which is basically like an oversized shirt, is not a shape that I feel is going to date, right? Because that's what it is. It's almost like you borrowed a men's shirt, and the fringing on it, that's what makes it me, as far as I'm concerned. That's the Karen part coming in, because I love a good fringe and I always will. So this is almost, in terms of like my coats, one of my only like off-white cream ivory ones that I have. And again, it's something that you want to keep in your wardrobe. Sorry, I'm going off camera. You know, for a while, because it's an investment that you're making. Okay, so the last piece I got, as I told you before, is this scarf. It is a wool, 100% virgin wool scarf, and it is from Totem. And again, it came from FARFETCH, and the boutique this came from was in Poland, which I thought was quite interesting. I don't know if I've ever received anything from there, but it's ultra long, and do you know what? I do not have a black scarf. For some reason, every time I have a black scarf, I end up losing it. Don't ask me why. But anyway, so I have this because I needed a black scarf. It's the one thing that I wear all the time in the winter as it gets colder. So this was perfect to get. And look, obviously, look how long it is. It is just so like ridiculously long. But I love that because I can just keep looping it around. Like when I got my coat on, right? And just have it on. Because it's 100% wool, it feels like it. So it is really, really warm. So this is going to be great to wear over so many of my coats and so many of my clothes. It's great. And just to be able to like wrap it up 2 or 3 times and then bundle up with this. So I'm glad to pick this up from FARFETCH as well. And as always, I do have a code for you, and it is Karen10FF right here on the screen for you. And it gives you 10% of anything on FARFETCH. There are terms and conditions. I will leave those below. So let me know if you get anything with the FARFETCH code, because I know a lot of you are asking, at least on Instagram, you'll send me messages going, hey Karen, do you have a FARFETCH code? So this is your opportunity. This is another FARFETCH code for you. But again, try and use it with that in mind. Don't just run to the nearest trendy thing on the website. Look for the investment pieces. Like, for example, this I got from FARFETCH, right? You guys remember it from a video from a month or so ago. I have worn this Ulla Johnson pant to death, and I keep reaching for it. It is my new jean, wearing these, because I love the look. I love the fit. It's comfortable and it's flattering. That's why I have this, because I love how it just goes in at the waist, right? And here, see, it's really forgiving. So it goes in. Right, so this is another piece that I got from FARFETCH. This wasn't part of today's video, but this is something that I did pick up from them a few weeks ago now, and it's something that I've literally hit the ground running in wearing. Again, investment pieces. It's something that I don't see myself getting rid of for a while, because I love wearing these and they just suit so much of my wardrobe. So case in point with this. So it's something that I think I'm going to hold on to for quite a while. So in fact, so much I know so that I got another one in a completely different color, like a kind of like a, I don't know, I'll insert on the screen that. So yeah, that's how much I love to just find pieces that are investment that you can get your real mileage out of. Okay, so other pieces in my wardrobe that I believe are investment pieces. And again, when you watch this video, I want you to like think about your own wardrobe. Fringing, same thing. This, oh, it's so gorgeous. This is a vintage flea market, that's it. On 14th Street in Manhattan. I didn't even know about this place. In fact, now I'm talking about it, I want to go back. I couldn't believe it, but this was there. It's gorgeous. It's suede, dark black. It's trimmed in leather right here. The ultra long fringing. This is all me. This is a piece of Karen right here. It's not just an investment, it's like a way of life. Look at that, look at the cut. It's the cut and the peaked, again, you know what I'm gonna say, the peaked lapels. It's so nice. And that herringbone, gray, checked pattern of it. Anyway, this is what I'm talking about. It's finding the pieces that are going to be, I guess, the pillars, right, of your wardrobe. I've heard that term and I think it's true. It's like the cornerstones. The bits in the middle can change, but these are the pieces that will stand the test of time. Everything I want to show you in this video from what I've got are those pieces to me. Don't think I've forgotten about this one, right? The camel coat. This is not going anywhere. My camel coat. I love this so much. Anyway, you lot remember about me finding the camel coat. It was such, oh, that video, what was that? When did I make that video? You guys will be able to tell me. I think it was like a year ago, actually. Was it last November? I feel like it was last November. Anyway, I'm going to link it for you below. If you've not seen it, it's a very fun video because I actually did the quiz in that video to show like, anyway, I'll leave the video below and you'll see it's like an interactive video and you guys participated and it was such a good laugh. But yeah, I love a good camel coat and this was so, I had been looking for one and I found the perfect one and it's got the, that I love and it's nice and long, oversized. It's just so good. It's the perfect coat in camel. I literally manifested this. It will go with so much in my wardrobe. It goes with what I'm wearing now. It will go with so much. I'm just looking at my tops. It will go with the darker ones. I could wear it with this leopard print, a little leopard print underneath. That looks gorgeous together. You know, it will go with the whites, obviously, here. It's just such, you know, obviously in terms of like knitwear, it will go with all those colors. This is a fantastic piece, navy with this color. I showed you in that thrifting video. Remember I pointed out that grey long coat, right? The one that looks exactly like this with the peaked lapels. And I showed it to you. Why did I show it to you? Because I'm drawn to these kind of coats. It's very Karen, those kind of pieces. So when you're shopping, whether it's higher end and investment pieces or you're shopping on a more of a budget, think about the pieces that are very you. Don't just get anything. Pick those pieces because they're the ones that are going to stay in your wardrobe forever. Case in point, this one. I picked this up from a flipping flea market, a church flea market. Same reason. I think, you know, I'm not even going to tell you how much this was. This was probably, in fact it is. This is the cheapest thing, the most inexpensive thing that I own in my entire wardrobe. And I'll just leave it there. Wow, it's so, isn't it? It's gorgeous, isn't it? Look at that. This. It's so gorgeous. That paisley print. It's just, it's one of my favorite coats. God, get things that make you feel like that. Give that kind of reaction. But again, it's got to feel like a bit of you. And that's really the point. And this is very, very me. And I'm not going to get rid of this. You just wait. Hold your breath. This is staying with me. This is going to stay in my wardrobe. This is a pillar piece. For Karen, for you, it might be like, not really. But that's not what it's about. I'm not about telling you to get the exact same thing that I have. I'm trying to demonstrate to you things that hold longevity in your wardrobe. And why? What is it about them that does that? And what it is something that is very unique to you. I've told you this before on my channel. It's like a common thread that I say. Pick things that are unique to you because there are no two of us. There is no Karen. There's no one else like me. There is no one else like you. Shop with that kind of thinking, right? think about those kind of pieces that are so unique to you, they're identifiable to you, right? So if someone was to see you purchase something, right, they would go, oh, that's so Karen, I can see why she got that, right? And that's exactly how it is with you. Then you're most likely to hold on to that piece. And if you have the budget for it, you can invest, right? So spend a bit more on it because you know it's a category of thing that you love to wear so much, and you're just wearing out the cheaper versions of it. You can afford to get it a little bit at the higher price point, better made, that's not about fast fashion, but it's the same category of item. I mean, okay, hear me, guilty as charged, this is from Mango, but do you understand? It's about, here we go, beaded bags, right? That's what I just showed you because that's what I love. Fendi, right? This is an investment piece for me. It's also beautifully beaded throughout. Look at that. Stunning. Look at that. The whole thing is beaded with a snakeskin strap. This is sick. The principle of the two beaded bags is the same. They're very Karen. They're very me. And I chose to invest in the Fendi Baguette Vintage because of that. Because it's very Karen. The design on it, it's so vintage. The beading, very Karen. Same thing, right? So that's what I'm trying to kind of highlight for you. It's just picking out pieces that's really good. Okay, so moving on to footwear. Oh my gosh, where do I even start? Because there's so many things. I cannot make this video without including a chunky boot. You guys know how much I love my Doc Martens. I'll show them on the screen here. They are like my forevers. Oh, they're so good. I used to wear them with the slimmer sole, but now I prefer the chunky one. I think they look way more badass than the thinner sole. Yeah, so good. So that's why I have stuff like this. These Prada boots, again, I actually did get these from FARFETCH, but same thing. I love that category. You know I do anyway. A good chunky boot. This is a pillar, another one in my wardrobe. It's just a category that I always want to have. So I invested and I got this particular one. It's the Prada boot. But there's lots and lots of versions of this now. I'll leave links for everything in this video that you've seen. But I found dupes for these because, like I said, they are everywhere. So I'll show you the description box below. Same reason. Good Chelsea boot that's got that good tractor sole to it. Anything that's got a good hefty sole. That's me. That's, again, it's a piece of Karen. So, you know, what is a piece of you? That is what you're looking for. Brogues. I love a good brogue. You saw from my shoe purge video, whether it was part 1 or part 2. I love that. A good managed brogue. I have large feet, as you know. I wear a UK 8. I wear a US 11, Euro 41. Those boots, those Pradas are 41. So I always am going to look for a mannish kind of shoe. I love the way they look anyway, but also it's practical for me. It's why I have these Louis Vuittons, because of that. I love this kind of chunky look, but I invested in these because these obviously are not like $10, are they? Or 10 pence. You know, I picked these up because I love this category. I love a good mannish kind of shoe. So that's why I have them. And I love the color of this as well. But anyway, the whole point is the category. That's why I chose these. It's like fringing. I have fringe jackets and coats because I love that category. I have a mannish Pete's lapel coat. Again, why? Classes in session. You'll see these as repeats in my YouTube channel because I love that. This is the yin and yang of the same category but a different price point. These are men's brogues. Stunning. Look at these. Look! They're amazing. In fact, I saw Prada came out with a shoe. I'll see if I can find it online. But they came out with one, and as soon as I saw it, I went, oh gosh, those remind me of my men's vintage shoes. Because these really do, but I think these are better. They just are, to me. If I was giving you advice, like how do I find, what do I love? If you're asking yourself that, what do I invest in? Invest in pieces that are comfortable functionally, but also comfortable in terms of your style. As soon as you put it on and you're in a shop or something, oh yeah, it feels, oh that's nice. You know, and you don't have to convince yourself too much because it's you. There is a sense of style in every single person. And I truly believe that. And if you're finding trouble trying to identify it, first, think about what you are gravitating to. That's the definition starting to build up of what your personal style is. They're things that you naturally are drawn to and they represent who you are. Like for me, It doesn't matter what comes in and out. I will always have these. I also have the investment of these. I've got the Ganni Western boots. It's what I feel comfortable wearing personally. It's when I put them on, I go, yeah, love that. And because of that, it slips in easy into my wardrobe. After a while, everything starts to go and gel together because you're starting to build up pieces that are lifetimers, right? They do stand that test of time. In the summertime, I wore dresses so much. Oh my gosh, it was my ride or die thing. I just loved them. But I will say that a good mixed print is very, very Karen. This is a Rixo dress. But again, it's one of those things that I love mixing prints. I love it. It's just one of those things that I will just always do. And so because of that, I know that I will always invest and have and wear and keep mixed print dresses. Because this to me is goals. This is Karen, right? If somebody saw this all by itself in a shop window, I would assume you would send me a message on Instagram and go, hey Karen, I just saw this, I thought of you. You've already done it. I've had people send me messages because you get me. I will always love a good mixed dress, and always mixed print dress. I will always love mixing prints because it's just who I am. I know that these are quite trending at the moment, but I do love, this is my daily sleeper. I live in these kind of pieces because I just think they're so easy to wear, just a good dress. You could even strip out the fact that it's puff sleeves, okay? Because I know that we're seeing a lot of that over the past year, and I think that was definitely spearheaded by Cecile Johansson. I think that's how you say the name. I could be wrong, correct me if I'm wrong. But it's the midi length. I always love midi length dresses. Midi length dresses are actually my favorites. I love them more than any other type of dress. It's got to be below the knee. It's got to be actually below the calf, because then it's sort of cutting at the smallest part of your leg. It's universally flattering on so many women. So, oh, gold jewelry. Let's just throw that in. I know I've talked about gold jewelry before. Same thing. Love gold jewelry. Again, to me, those are like pillars in my wardrobe. I identify quite strongly with wearing gold, and I always probably will. I think a lot of it is to do with like my St. Lucian roots as well. I'm originally from St. Lucian. My parents are St. Lucian. You know, they wear gold jewelry all the time. And I remember my mother's mother, my grandmother. Look at this. This is her ring. The most precious piece of jewelry outside of my wedding ring is this. It's from my late grandmother, and it's made in that traditional way that St. Lucian jewelry was. I love that kind of metal. I'm drawn towards gold, and I just love how it looks on my skin tone, but also just from a feels very, very me. I think that's where I'm going to end it, because that's what the point of this video wanted to be. I wanted it to be about the pieces that are the hold-ons, the ones that you'll hold on to for a long time. You don't have to spend a fortune to have pieces that will last a lifetime. You know about the vintage and the thrift. You know I love all that kind of... If you want to invest, you know, you can, because you already know, well, I wear this all the time. I personally would want to try and see if I could invest and find a better quality of that thing. Maybe it's a trench coat. You always wear trench coats. You wear them every single year without fail. Instead of just running through getting different ones, you know, try and invest. Try and get those ones which are just a smarter purchase, because you're going to get more mileage out of them, because the quality is much better. You're looking for the quality first, not just, oh, how cheap is it? That's not really what it's about. It should be about the quality, the investment in pieces that will stand the test of time. You know how I feel about trench coats, and I'm going to start wearing them literally as soon as I stop this video. Most of my trench coats are vintage. I do have this one. Actually, this one is from FARFETCH. Again, this is not sponsored, but these are just some things that I've invested over time with FARFETCH, and I hold on to them. This is a trench coat from them. A buttery soft leather. But I got this because I love trench coats. Look at that! It's fantastic. Easy. It's black, slim kind of cut here. Look how it stops on here with the buckle detail, the belt, and just wear it open, or just like belt. Look at this. This is an investment for me because I love trench coats, and I have for so long. It's about trying to help you see what I like to invest in, and in doing so, I hope it sort of triggers you and sparks you to see the things that you like to. And if you're not sure what to, hopefully after seeing this video you will understand. And that, do give this video a thumbs up, you know, just to try and, you know, come up with your own investing pieces. Actually, leave a comment below. Tell me at least 3 things in your wardrobe, classes in session, that you wear all the time, regardless of trend. What are those 3 things? That is it. That is my lot. Do not forget the FARFETCH code. I'll leave it on the screen for you. It is Karen10FF. 10% site-wide off of FARFETCH. You are very welcome, as I always say. All right, that is it, my loves. Enjoy the weekend. Subscribe to my channel if you have not already, and follow me on Instagram, KarenBritChick, same name. And I'll see you next Tuesday, because I do videos every Friday and Tuesday. I have to stop laughing about that and just get used to it. I'll see you next Tuesday on YouTube. Bye.